Wizard of Oz used to be one of my favorite movies ever. I used to love Wizard of Oz. I have a framed film strip from the original film. My dad got it for me for Christmas one year when I was young, and I still have it. I will tell you something. I tried out for the Wizard of Oz. My dream as a child was to be Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz in in a play or a musical. I had 2 shots, okay? Let me tell you about my first shot. Unfortunately, I was 4. And so they wouldn't give it to me. No matter what I did, I got the part of a munchkin, which sucks. Because I was ready to be Dorothy. I knew my fucking lines. I tapped my fucking heels together all fucking day. And I went to my audition and they said, "Hi Blair, what part are you auditioning for?" And I said, "I want to be Dorothy." And they said, "Okay, read the lines." And I don't remember any of that, but I do remember my mom driving me to Wendy's, just like out of the blue. She like orders some Frosties, and this is a treat. And I'm like, "What are these for?" I'm like, "This is crazy. Mom, you're crazy. What are these Frosties for?" She gives me the Frosty, and she's like, "Oh, the Wizard of Oz people called, and you got a part in the play." And me, I knew it. My time to shine. I'm Dorothy. Here comes Broadway. I'm gonna be the star of the century. And so I say, "They did, Mom?" And she said, "Yeah. And you got the part of a munchkin. Woo!" And I saw my Frosty in my hand and I processed this emotion and I said, "No, that can't be right." And my mom was like, "You're gonna be the cutest little munchkin." And I was like, "But I did so good." That's all I remember thinking to myself was, I did so good. They gave Dorothy to some fucking 15-year-old bitch in the acting company, and I was a fucking munchkin. I think about that sometimes. Fucking whore. Anyway, fast forward a few years. Picture this, I'm 12. I just joined a new acting and dancing company. I am ready to be a star again. So then I go to my first practice, okay? The teacher says, "Guess what play?" And this is my first day. I don't even have any friends. "Guess what play we are doing this season?" And I'm like, if it's not Phantom of the Opera, I'm not interested. And then I hear her say, "Wizard of Oz." And I feel it. And I'm ready. Everyone else, they were like, "Oh, Wizard of Oz, Wizard of Oz." But I was like, this is my time. This is gonna make up for being a munchkin. I've already been the fucking understudy. I've seen this. I own the shoes. I have the film strip saved. I have a watch. I have a watch with Dorothy on it. It's my time. So she's like, as a warm-up today, we're gonna read through some of the script. Mind you, as a good actor, chat, even if you're reading through lines, you should be acting. You should be, this is your time. This is your time to prove that you are reading lines. I didn't know that. So instead, I thought, okay, here we go. There's a cute boy I have a crush on. There's Cindy. She thinks she's gonna get this role. Dumb bitch. So I am just gonna read my lines like Blair would. I'm not gonna be Dorothy because I don't wanna show them what I'm gonna bring to the audition. That's what I told myself. I read some of the lines, specifically the scene with the trees throwing the apples. And so I'm like, "Ow, ow, ow," instead of like, "Ow, ow, stop throwing apples, dumb tree." I was just like, "Stop throwing apples, dumb tree." Because I'm not giving it my all. This isn't my audition, right? This is not my audition. Why would I be giving it my, I don't want these bitches to know my secrets. We're just reading lines as a warm-up. Duh. Anyway, then she has me flip my script. Suddenly I'm the lion. And I had to give Sydney Dorothy's lines. And Cindy, fucking drama queen over here, okay? She straightens up. She starts skipping. And she starts humming. And she starts reading the lines like she's already gotten the part. Fucking try hard, okay? Insane. So then, class is over. It's been an hour. My mom's here. We got our snack. Ready to go home. The teacher calls me over. She's like, "Blair, will you talk to me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Hey, I noticed you were a little off today." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she was like, "Well, you've talked about the Wizard of Oz before, and I thought you'd be really excited that we'd be doing this play." And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Well, I'm gonna have to give the part of Dorothy to Sydney." And I said, "What, bitch?" And she said, Well, today, when I have you read lines, it's kind of like an audition. So, I went home. I put on my ruby slippers. I literally had the quote, Toto, this isn't Kansas anymore, on my wall in my bedroom growing up. I put on my Dorothy costume that I had for Halloween 2 years prior. I Googled the lines, I printed them out, and I read them. And I acted. And I had my mom film it. And I had her send it to my teacher. Because I knew this was my role! I knew it was time for me to shine! And the teacher replied to the email. And she said, I already gave the part to Sydney. You can be the understudy. And I never went back to that acting class, ever. I literally stopped going. And I cried. And sometimes I think about how I will never be Dorothy. And we just have to realize that, you know, maybe the rainbow is a real place. And I'll spend my whole life trying to get over it. To see the color, to feel special, to be Dorothy. But it's only in my imagination. There's no happy ending. There's no happy ending. Cindy's an Instagram model now. She's beautiful. She's got 2 kids. Instead, I'm talking to 2 kids. I guess 900 kids. But guys, there's not always happy endings. And that's okay. Sometimes you're always gonna be the backup. Sometimes you'll never get the main role. You'll never be the prettiest girl in the room. You'll never be the funniest girl in the room. But you will have 2,000 subs on Twitch. And you got that going for you. Woo! Yeah! Yeah. Just want to be Dorothy. I just know I could do so good.
Bet you she doesn't have thousands of people who call her queen.
Queen. Ow! Fuck my elbow up! Anyway, was that good? How was that story? I made it all up. None of that's true. I'm just kidding. It's all true. It's all true. Can we make a YouTube video out of that? There are people watching my YouTube videos. And even though they enjoy them, and even though they laugh, and even though they tell their friends about my videos, and they go back and they watch them and they smile and it makes their day better, 81% of them are not subscribed. 81% are not pushing the subscription button. Just hit the button. It doesn't cost anything.